the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
An international arbitration tribunal atrase London. Now, when the ruling about Bontin, my Ghana and Sebeka some 2,185,983.21 dollars to almost $2.2 million in legal fees from company from JC Net. Now, idea very, very interesting in this case in say. And we move there, they said JC Net and no mutu the International Arbitration Tribunal London. Nanko omo pesa omo bo o my Ghana katuturi die no. Enko mra nyina no say the National Democratic Congress. And an eta wo mochi eyomo yodo. Na say me call the factual background of the case mu. Obe hu ade kudie ntia. NDC etumi kotai a company echi so omo nsi wo man yankasa omo temu bi anyis katuturi die. Obe hu ade kudie ntia. They were involved in a shady deal. Now, GCNet in this law case, they were represented by an English firm from Queen Emmanuel Ogat and Sullivan LLP. And now, Bayou and Co. ENS Africa, the two law firms in this particular case. Whilst the country Ghana was also represented by the learned, once again, the learned Godfred Yabo-Adame, who is occupying the office of the Attorney General. Now, GCNet for CUN say ya terminate the contract between the government of Ghana and them into some $150 million as compensation. Now, by notice of arbitration dated 30th of June 2022, JCNet, your full name no, a Ghana Community Network Services Limited. And the power actually, the power company or this guru kasiepa. The Ghana Community Network Services Limited. Omo challenge the right of the government of Ghana to terminate a service agreement it was having with the government. Yes, our service agreement is that the government of Ghana granted GCNet exclusive right to 1. Develop, 2. Customize, 3. Update, and 4. Operate an electronic system for processing customs payment and trade documents at ports in Ghana. The all ports in Ghana buy the exclusive rights for developing, for customizing, for updating, and for operating an electronic system. Omodema GCNet. Now, under the agreement, GCNet was authorized to charge all users of the services at various ports a fee equivalent to 0.4% of the final invoice value of all import transactions and 0.15% of all export transactions passing through the CMS and TradeNet portion of our port services. The agreement was initially entered into in 2000. And former President John Ajekum Kofor Ebreso and our desa 2 million Jumadino Edema GCNet. Now, after the signing of the contract itself became effective in 2002. Now, the duration of the contract with regards to the initial terms, na 10 years. And Tinanka company from 2002 to 2012. Hence, na expire in 2012. And the former president, the late Professor J.E.A. Mills, Bresso, and then was a contract expire. No mono beji akunyano, and the then trade minister, Hannah Tete, a letter dated the 30th of November 2012 extended GCNet for agreement for 1 year, meaning say instead of the 2012 December a best file encore December 2013. In 2013, another letter dated 26th of August 2013 by the then Trade Minister Haruna Idrisu and also extended they call 5 years. The next by calculation ebewu December 2018. Before Ansana Diene ebewu December 2018 in 14th of October 2016, and another Trade Minister, Dr. Ekospio Gabra, and so extended the duration of the agreement by a further 5 years. That is it. What the Ekospio Gabra Diano Koka, Honorable Haruna Idrisu Diano, that is extension of 10 years, meaning say the agreement will be ended in December 2023. Now, Enshishemua Attorney General's Office here say the extension done by Mahama Tete during Professor J.E.A. Mrs. administration there, go through all the necessary paper documentation and approvals. But interestingly, the other extensions, so under former President John Dramani Mahama's administration, with the Honorable Haruna Idrisu and Dr. Ekospio Gabra, and go through any requisite statutory approval. The approvals were done solely between former President John Dramani Mahama and his trade ministers. Parliament in Nimhori. Ghana Port and Harbors Authority in Nimhori. Customs and SI Division Nimhori. Ghana Revenue Authority Nimhori. The Ministry of Finance and so Nimhori. Public Procurement Authority Nimhori. So every single extension done under former President John Dramani Mahama's administration were done without prerequisite statutory approval in all these areas. And contract according to the Office of the Attorney General, public procurement authority laws. Every single public procurement authority law the extension, 5 years extension under the Honorable Haruna Idrisu, 5 years extension under Dr. Ekospio Gabra, it breaches all these laws. And when the NPP administration took over office in 2017, now the Attorney General then studied all the documents in collaboration with the Vice President, His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, to know His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo did share and say, on him. And now we can GCNet contract. And a mobile money interoperability, accepting switch, no more more GN, billion, $1.5 billion. No, you try only 35 for year, no so come. His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, ably supported by the Attorney General and other government agencies, who almost say, Kai, a D, soon, one genius bum, and almost terminated the contract on the 28th of April 2020. Because, according to them, apart from say all PPA rules in Iran and follow, now I'll go through the requisite means at which the contract should go through. No, Ghana was also getting value for money at that time after assessment. Now, in the termination notice given to GCNet, the government of Ghana indicated that it would pay to the company the compensation stated in the agreement for early termination. And GCNet for rejected the offer, claiming say they are going to take compensation on various heads far above and beyond what is stated in the agreement. So now, following a breakdown of attempts by GCNet to reach an amicable resolution with the government, GCNet commenced the arbitration proceedings pursuant to Article 13, Clause 2 of the agreement with Ghana. The company asserted that the contract was unlawfully terminated by the government of Ghana and sought $150 million, which was then equivalent to 3.3 billion Ghana cedis in damages from the government of Ghana. The amount comprised compensation for what they termed as wrongful termination of contract and past alleged breaches of the agreement when the government granted exemptions and discounts to importers pursuant to government policy during the life of the agreement. And no na yewra Godfrey yabo adame estomo the International Arbitration Tribunal ewo London enra no ko biebie ne kratemu won kire wo mo contract na omo extend ye for 10 years no hane was efa amfa ho Ghana wo ba Ghana ye Public Procurement Authority emra ye fa so dia wo contracts no and they extend the contracts emra ni omo contract omo extend ni eni ye mra no bobra no pia ni nyina edi good the International Arbitration Tribunal in London. The judge former kuma kunum no mo transemi so hwemu no mo say yes. Now interestingly it was a unanimous 5-0 decision. Yo mo botu go ye kra say GCnet doesn't deserve any form of compensation at all. The Diananka of Ghana by cry de ma for early termination or man year when the International Arbitration Tribunal omo transfer London omo say GCnet doesn't deserve any compensation at all. For wasting the time of this country, Ghana. Yeah, legal fees amounting to close to $2.2 million. Omuntuya inform my Ghana. Now, after that, almost sent to additional $441,932.79. And no ye expenses of Ghana's expert witnesses to London for this particular case. And another $185,983.21. Yeah, no by simple interest on all these payments. Yeah, as I said, into once again, the learned, the maestro, Godfrey Yabadami, has saved Ghana $150 million, which was 3.3 billion cedis in judgment debt. Ya nanka GCnet for BG Edia from my Ghana. Then say the National Democratic Congress na omunim de omunya free this deal imunti. And na GCnet tebra some no call London. Omudimirika kudi watch. It is because all those extensions they nyina manaso. So once again, kudos to Minister for Justice and Attorney General Godfrey Yeboah.
University lecturers no makom habum for free education so no. That's why yana just yana any omo enim komo kakra. Omaya de. Now before some be na sentiment send o flyer bi. Yaka about pools no. On say na no yedin komo on pools e wo election lens so no. Yeah. And I be catch you say me hwe pools mi no enim. Back a University of Ghana political science department. Yes. But no crown so no depending on nipa or head of science institution no. Yes. And a pool of about no measure and city. And then the other one Professor Smart Sapon. And you know authentic pool me that go on or can make me them so finally the flyer also who wins election 2024 evidence from science and data. Tio when you fiction when you imagination of ubia when you fake friends or say friends and fake star you fake star and you osha or see it a portion of percentages David and you or the atoso no or say ending or say end line survey from 276 constituencies in Ghana and Thursday 2 p.m. ewo Erecta Hotel East Legon and can say and now or the Professor Smart Sapon. Professor Smart Sapon, a researcher or a senior research fellow, Kumasi Technical University. Why research be now only interestingly, you sue 60,000 respondents. 60,000 respondents. A fair representation of voters of Ghana. Musa na kwati me 1,200. Ojimi fa 500 people cry. Asim my phone calls. Me ni pa 200 akasenti my push jo mama be win.
Me disclose back on so. University of Ghana there no so. Omo fa ni price about 30,000.
30,000, okay. So University of Ghana e use 30,000.
Yes, 30,000.
And na Smart Sapon e use 60,000. From all the 276 constituencies. 276 because ene e yaba be count.
Sir.
Guan aba be count. Guan constituency aba be count. So on e sa no. Enti enipa si empima duosia 60,000. So at least wetimenya clear picture. Go on. See anya hot tips akra.
Oh yeah.
And the tips na wo ho no say Ashanti region ebeye usual but for MPP. Percentage ni ba saying
kwaku percentage me refi
but
refi
and constituency regions no
but Ashanti region na ayi beba new adubiase beba
ho de anyi se beba abawie
aba ho na ba
and we are looking for
dumase ya dumu a edwase dumase
and so beto fam
sa woni dobon so no
dobon so yayi
Central Farm Place.
In fact, adwani gifty oba no.
Okay. Doma.
Doma. Undipano.
Ai. Mon catch and say me feeling the brutal. Ai. Now onim. Ni wa dubi ase de aba. And they are looking forward say to aba be count which is Dumase and Central Farm Place. Na o say aswanse de adding. Aswanse adding. Go on. Me so me hu ni say afi asonase ebeye dwe
ebeye said it is what confirm the all can
yes ebeye dwe
asonase no muncha kavo so bi nyana be do so asen de Mahama bi nya
enti ma menko ahoma ne so na minisa enkomo yi na ohun say ebiribi University of Ghana lecture bi be kan say free education for nkola na Kromba University a simple mathematics crack ke kromu ntimi enye ena ebetu just say na sa lecture no oyandisi ni pa aje se wo bedi ntro na ono ano omo expose no so right now no lectures eso be akom hobo mo ye from University Lecturers for Free SHS Ghana na yenkwa homa so na yenkonkodi enkomo Professor Isaac Boadi Dean of Faculty Accounting ewo UPSC yeno no eni accounting and finance na me boy my din na me pese me di to aso Prof, good morning Prof Bacho na ho ye de
nyame adomo na so
Nyankopon adom me so me ho ye pa
eti golden ka on studio
o se ha
tiado me
ai waje o so pa
eti me nya ba kono so ho no
da sebre
Contractual.
Enti Prof ya da no pay so ade so na oni ebedi nkomo na ye hu ayi bia e wo ho se University Lecturers for Free SHS Ghana na ye hu se onfoni eda so ene unu anoma hudu bia aka na so sa de na ye no kre
you made that to be right no kare. And I say, nipa home no. I say, be 30 something oh. Every hour biano, you nya flyer ebe containing number. Ever. You're almost about 30 which and say better another flyer. Until you ebe who flyer kwa dita nibani nyina ba koguso. Eye acheche for omo siapomu across the 15 universities in Ghana. Ena omo kam ho bom se omo ntra ho ma sebe yenya no NDC omo ma ya tia se years ago so omo saka abanya ya omo twa free education him nonsense ya tese omo somba omo shemu kena ama ehu abonkrofo bibire krom say one person cannot flip flop okawe ne wakawe ochina nti edi hu kese na ato yeso enunta ye team a theme e ho no say protect free education. We are going to do whatever within our means to protect the free education. Didn't you say protect it? Ira Ajikun Kufo Obefi Abenya so ma nkrofo ma free maternity care ebai. Nkrofo ye wo nkomofo bebre. Office na obisu ba yese yira Kufo de se memma nkwala ko school free. Na bed de da wo force no me yie fi ho. Me fane every year bia na ha wo for. Na yehu consistency in that promise over the years. So from 2017 all the way to 2024, your whole resources, commitment, across our day we mo. And it is obi divi abija ho obi fi hoyi. Near oba be fa kunya no so no. O see etimi boa no na o protect ne eja e de eja yen. Anything ka say protect free education. Inti free SHS. Inti ama ahofo on se teacher for yegina ahofo ne nkwala ntem. Ekai will be school na awofo ba no mo be pacho nkwala mam nkwala ne nko school because niska enti se oye na uniska ma oba no fo se pen asem at the time so beto mo ntem sa na nkwala nso be school no exam sa o he na tiko ahwe se obi gina chi se be pamo no school fees a ene eni ho ti kwala ne be try exam zo ba be pa omode ti fa ne anije ene de ye yen kase ni nyina na atokwan mu a eye policy bia issues kakra wo ho the way enemy so di hu a emi se abanya ya e wo se eboa ni e protect me more example say o person develop any country a develop two things e betime a develop o mine e resource a o mine no wo e na nimdie mine